Thank you very much, Maurice. Well, it's my great pleasure to welcome all of you once again this evening. I'd like to thank my co-chairs, of course, Maurice Lévy, that you've just heard and seen, and he's been the guiding light from the very beginning of this Monaco Media Forum. Nikesh Arora, James Murdoch, Ruigang Lee, Ben Silverman, Jean-Bernard Lévy, and Niklas Zenström. Thank you very much for supporting this 2008 edition and making it such an exceptional collective reflection, I think, on the media community today. My special thanks go to Google and its CEO, Eric Schmidt, as well as, again, Nikesh Arora, for their precious support as they were the partners of this event. This forum is taking place at a time of enormous uncertainty in the world's economy and financial markets. We all know that the media industry will not escape the impact. I'm convinced that it will emerge the stronger for it. Yes, the environment is going to be much tougher than anyone ever expected, but this is not a time, however, to wring our hands, but rather to insist even more on the importance of innovation, flexibility, of boldness, of leadership. The things that will be absolutely necessary in order to create the winning business models for the future. The goal of the Monaco Media Forum, finding leadership for the digital revolution, is thus more true and more important than ever. The digital revolution, whatever happens in the rest of the economy, will continue to roar ahead. And now, more than ever, we need true leaders who have boldness and vision. Today's discussions show clearly that the media community is rapidly responding with new initiatives and new ideas that will create real value for consumers, for investors, and for innovators. Media is about distributing information, and the free flow of information is the lifeblood of democracy and our way of life. This year's forum is taking place only 1 week after that historic presidential election in the United States. An election in which the Internet and the World Wide Web played an absolutely critical role in assuring transparency and flow of information in ways that earlier generations could not have dreamed of. Joe, isn't that right? Okay. I'm convinced we are at the edge of a much more open era where citizens will have and will use an amazing access to digital archives at the touch of a button. This will enrich all of our lives. As Jeff Jarvis said recently, just as we judge societies by their literacy, we should now judge them by their connectedness. That's what the Monaco Media Forum is really all about connectedness, and also about who will be the builders and leaders of the new and infinitely more connected society that is coming into being. The Monaco Media Prize rewards true creators of this digital revolution whose innovations improve not just an industry, but all of humanity. This year, the procedure to designate the recipient of this prize was conducted in a much more connected way. First, by taking a straw poll of a large majority of the Monaco Media Forum community, then by submitting the results of this poll to the 2008 Monaco Media Forum co-chairs in order to determine a short list of nominees. The candidates were all impressive and very worthy, but I'm pleased that we have chosen one who truly deserves this prize. He is a pioneer in the true sense of the term, a peacemaker who has bravely walked into one of the most hotly contested battles of the internet age, copyright, and the whole question of the ownership of content in a digital world. Now a professor at Stanford Law School and founder of that great university's Center for Internet and Society, he tirelessly argues that the marketplace of ideas is too important to be left at the mercy of either outmoded laws or cutting-edge technology. To help bridge that gap, he inspired and co-founded Creative Commons, whose mission statements sets out the problem with admirable clarity. And I quote, "Too often the debate over creative control tends to the extremes. At one pole is a vision of total control, a world in which every last use of a work is regulated, and which all rights reserved, and then some, is the norm. At the other end is a vision of anarchy, a world in which creators enjoy a wide range of freedom that are left vulnerable to exploitation, balance, compromise, and moderation." Once the driving forces of a copyright system that valued innovation and protection equally have become endangered species. He has worked tirelessly to revive those values in his own words, to use private rights to create public goods. It is my great pleasure and honor to present the 2008 Monaco Media Forum Special Award to Lawrence Lessig.